or the last two games of the season to see if we can make European football. It is very minuscule, but let's go and try it. Yes, there is an outside chance of making it, but we just drew against Forest 1-1. Not ideal, but it means that we need 2 wins to sort of get into 8th. Now, 8th sometimes does secure it. I think 7th could just get into there because Chelsea are above us. If they win the FA Cup, that opens up another slot. So we'll see what happens. Quick Glass in goal. Gini, De Ligt, Valero and Chibu. Iz and Lescano. Gomez and Igor out on the wing this time with Daniel and Dans. Yeah, it doesn't get any more difficult, does it? Oh yeah, and Daniel, not Daniels. He's 6'5". Did think he looked like a big boy. Yeah, a few injuries. Perry's out injured. Tiam's out injured 6 days. Looney's out injured for 5 weeks. So we might not see any of them. Venino's got fitness issues, but he's on the bench. For Underdogs, yeah, we're going to go with the Underdogs. We're here at Stamford Bridge. It's summertime and it's bucketing down with rain. Of course it is. Of course it is. Now, we've just played this lot and they beat us in the FA Cup. So we need to sort it out today. So like I was saying, as it stands at the moment, just see the blooming table. Oh, Gomez, that's nice, but then gives the ball away. Yeah, we have got an outside chance. And it is a real outside chance. But you never know. Gomez wins the ball. Daniel to Gomez. Gomez driving forward. Oh, that dipped and swerved, but not quite enough. Yeah, the rain might help us today. It is absolutely tipping it down. Yeah, like I was saying, as it is at the moment. Yeah, see, we could get 8th. If Spurs lose, who's Spurs playing? Leeds. That's not gonna happen, is it? Crystal Palace have been relegated from the Premier League as well. So we're going to have a bit of a look, see if there's anything we can cherry pick from them. Because they've obviously got some good players. Igor. Chibu on the overlap. Left-hand side. Gets to the byline. Pulls the ball back to Igor. Lescano has a pop. And it's a corner. The goalkeeper's got fingertips to it. That was close. Right. Free kick. De Ligt. Why is it raining so much? I know we haven't had so much rain in the latest. How has that just happened like that? So De Ligt's got the ball, gives it to Gini. Gini goes to roll it into Iz. Iz then, I don't know who he's passing to. Encourage. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Even with a loss today, 9th isn't going to be enough. Liverpool have won the treble, it said. They've won the league. They've already won the league. They've won it by 11 points at the moment. Everton are in 3rd, Man United 4th. So it depends on how these teams are doing, on what they do. Now, down the bottom of the table, I'm intrigued to see, because I think Bournemouth have got a couple of good players as well. So Bondo's now signed a new deal as a squad player, but having signed a new contract as a corner, having signed a new contract, is he going to want to be sold? Probably not. Yeah, Leeds, Bournemouth and Palace down there, look. So those are the teams that we need to have a look at to see if they've got anybody that's got release clauses or anything like that. Lescano to Iz, like I said, who's looked so much better. Not today, though. That's twice he's given the ball away. That's offside. That's offside. The keeper's not even bothering because he knows he's offside. He was offside. If this doesn't get given... For God's sake, he was offside! I don't know. Sometimes. Yeah, so if Liverpool, one of them, win the Champions League and all that sort of thing, we can... I think it's going to be a year without European football. But at the end of the day, all we was meant to do was just not get relegated, which we're doing right. If we finish 10th, mid-table, it would be nice. We can definitely not finish any lower than 11th because of points difference. But such a frustration at the end of the season. 5 changes made. Ashore, Bondo, Barrios, Venino and Pablo onto the pitch. Just fresh legs, really. And taking off 5 players that were all furious because of something. I don't know what. Because I haven't said nothing. I've not even done a shout. I can do a shout. I can encourage. None of them were furious a minute ago. See, all this lot are now okay again. Look. Don't know why they were all furious. Don't know what happened. Dans goes back to Chibu. Barrios finds Genie. Genie into Venino. Barrios. Dans. Lovely football. Dans. Pablo hits the post. Goodness, that was close. Pablo's not played that much football. He's one I'm thinking whether we can cash in on because he's worth a lot of money. We'll see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's just gone over the bar. Some strike. Just close. Whiskers away from the goal, it says. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be in Europe. But, you know, it's been a great first season. Now it's what we do for next season. We've got all these players. Can we build them? Daniel. Could he have got that? Could he have actually got that? Goalkeeper came charging out then. And they are, I tell you what, they are playing a dangerous game here. But they know exactly what they're doing, don't they? They know exactly what they're doing. Ah, I was going to say, I thought they were going to go and score. Because that looked like one of them. And I can see it coming now. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Chelsea are just too good for us. They are just too good. God, they're checking it. Goals being given anyway. Check the one that wouldn't even look like there was an issue. Balance mentality. Let's just calm it all down. Well, I suppose being the last game of the season and all that lot, Brighton are beating Villa. If they could get a draw, maybe we bring some of the youngsters in. I say youngsters. It's a young squad as it is, but you know what I mean. Maybe we can give Ali a run in the Premier League again. He's had 2 or 3 games in the Premier League and a couple of clean sheets, I think. It's not too bad at all. But this here is an onslaught today, isn't it? Not what we really wanted to end the season, but they're checking. What are they checking for now? Why was that disallowed? Flag was up, offside. Oh, fair enough. Didn't look like anything like that to me, to be honest, but we're not here to moan about it. De Ligt. See, no, I'm not going to moan about De Ligt. De Ligt has actually come good. He started to look quite good. He started to be the player we look like we want to have. And the confidence of the boys is there. Chelsea ease to victory. Bournemouth into the Championship. We got Sunderland up last game of the season. Now, we could finish 9th with a massive swing. We're going to be 10th. That's it. Oh, wow. I'm glad we're doing this game. It's the end of an era for the Cloud One Arena. It's the final game here. We move into our new stadium next season. Oh, my word. Well, the starting team to play against Sunderland for the last time here at the first Cloud Arena. Anson in goal, yes. Gorosito, Fada, Ashore and Reese. Iz and Lescano in midfield. Dawes comes in for his first start with Pablo on the left-hand side, Perry and Dan's up front. This could be the last time we see some of these players because there's lots of wanted ones. You know, Leipzig want Iz, Pablo's wanted by Norwich, Dan's wanted by a few, Quick Glass wanted by a few, Lazo wanted by PSV. We shall see. There might be a few players going. Don't want to sell some of them, but you never know. I want to see a much better performance today. Simple as that. Here at the first Cloud Arena, the final time. Balanced to positive. Yes, let's go out with a bit of a blowout today, shall we? Let's beat the quietest of the noisy neighbours. I don't know which one's worst, actually. Newcastle, Sunderland, Middlesbrough aren't in here, are they? So Middlesbrough are the quietest then, because they're not even in this division. They can't even cope with us. A shout of courage after 20 minutes. Come on, boys. As it stands, we don't want to be slipping up. See, Brighton have got Fulham. 10th would be nice. Bang on mid. It would be nice. Would have been nice if it was a goal as well. But the highlight is starting sort of with them, I would say. I'm not cool for this. Where's Dawes? Dawes, you're meant to be right wing. There he is. To Perry. Rolls it in to Pablo. Pablo pulls the ball down beautifully. It's beaten away. Lovely stuff. Pablo. Lescano. Into Pablo again. 3 people in the middle. Lescano to Iz. What was that highlight? Why show me that highlight? Oh my God. Pablo on a 7. That's intriguing as well. I was saying about, do we get rid of him? Maybe he's a sort of, hello. He's having a bit of a stretch down here. Is Abdullah Mulimhid? Pablo. To Dawes. Into Dan's. That is football.
That is beautiful. Roger Dawes. Come on, VAR. You don't need to mess around. They've disallowed it. You didn't need to do that. You nuisance. You absolute nuisance. Play for set pieces. Yes, please. We will do some of that as well. Come on, lads. You don't need to go winding us up today. Gorosito, will he make it next season? Reece, 6.4. Brought in to be the all-conquering backup. And so far today, he's been all-conquering load of rubbish. Farah. Come on, lads. You got to do better than this. Is to Lescano. Reece on a booking as well now. Pablo loses the ball. Don't want somebody getting booked today, or sent off, should I say. That would be an absolute travesty.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Bob. Thanks for that little bit of commentary. Just while I was sorting myself out here. Thank you. Right. Come on, boys. Pablo having a fantastic game out there today. Dawes, yeah, less so. Obviously with his first ever start for the club. Probably a bit nervous. 5 changes made. Valero, Barrios, Venino, Daniel, and Tiam. Tiam coming on up front for a little bit of a run. See what he can do up there. Because Pablo having such a great game on that left-hand side. It's giving me food for thought. He's got lots of potential as Pablo. And like I said, he's worth a lot of money. So whether we do keep hold of him, could be a nice little option. Come on, boys. A shout of demand more. 15 minutes to go. Surely there's something left in the tank here. Because we don't want to go slipping down to 11th. Liverpool beating Leicester 7-0. Look. Absolutely demolishing them. While Fulham and Brighton keep going on a 0-0 draw, we'll be happy with that. But Venino, with the corner. Whipping it with his right foot. He's time wasting a minute. Whips it in. Ball is in. And there is an own goal. That will do it.
That will do it indeed. Fada hits the ball, I think it was. So Venino gets it. It's nodded out. Fada hits it. It is a massive deflection, but was it on target anyway?
I think it was there. I think it was, but, we'll go with it. Right. Barrios to ashore is Venino. Venino trying to feed it through to Daniel. 6'5". There we go, Pablo. You've deserved a goal, son. What can you do? What can you do? You can set a goal up for Daniel. That's what you can do. He is staying. Pablo's not being sold.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. The goal has been awarded. It's 2-0. The noisy neighbours are being kept quiet today.
And no highlight for that one either. Well. Ashore to Fada. Fada now finds Valero. Valero to Venino. They're having fun. Oh, come on, Daniel takes over. Daniel in, and he's having fun. Ho, 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 ho.
6'5" and built like one. Yes, he is having it today. Daniel robs the midfielder, gets the ball, drives into the box, and smashes it into the far corner.
Beautiful stuff. What a day. What a way to see the stadium out. Fantastic stuff. Great win. So pleased. Classy Pablo. What a day for him. Fantastic stuff. Now, what is Pablo? Pablo. Is he only worth 10? 11 million quid? Does look good though, doesn't he? Right, I'm going to have another quick click a minute because I haven't seen any money come through as yet. Because what have we got? Nothing. Budgets are here. Let's see what other bit of news there was. I'm sure I've just seen something about records. Yeah, there we go. So we got £21 million. We also set a record for the highest 10th place. Season planner and all that lot. Budgets. 50 million quid? £3 million. Of course, because we got those players on the Never Never, we haven't got any money to spend. Oops. Well, thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. Could be the quietest summer ever. We might have to go with the same squad, unless we sell a couple of players to generate some money. Thank you very much for watching, boys and girls. We'll see you for the next season with the new stadium. Can't wait for that. See you then. Goodbye.